Hey y'all, Tammy here with Happi Art Creations and welcome to my today. Well, last night I was in one of those no sleep mode. Anybody else get that way? Every once in a while now. I've been better the last couple weeks, but last night was a not so good, so I was up and I thought, well, what the heck? Let's just go ahead and paint. I didn't video this, okay? So I'm going to do one similar to it today with y'all, but I wanted to just show you just how pretty. It's still drying, but it is gorgeous and blingy and gorgeousness. Let me go put this up. This is what we're going to be kind of working in, the tones. Alright, and I am loving that. Alright, this is the one I posted. I posted this video actually today and it dried very nicely. So we're going to let it cure off for just a little bit and then I'm going to resin this one. Okay, well, this right here is one of those, it's hard. It's hard. You can't just bend this without great ease, and it is level. I checked it with my level, so it's level. It's one of those peel and stick. I like it that it's black. I kind of like it. I think the camera likes it better also. So this is what we're doing today. I do have a new, I'm going to sit down for a sec. I have a new pouring medium, and I will post that. I really think I've got it nailed down to the way I like it. I didn't post it on this last one that I just showed you yet because I was nailing it down at that time. That was actually a week ago. So anywho, I wanted to show you also. Now I don't have what are they? The primary element pigments. I don't have them, and it's not that I don't want them. It's just that I have a lot of the Naked Fusion. Let me just show you ones, and I have those now, and I really feel like I need to use these up. I don't want to waste them. They're really good pigments also. Alright, but I went ahead and I ordered the Polypore, Vivid Polypore. I have to say, for mixing up your pigments, this is the best I have ever used. So you can get that at Color Art. I'll try to remember to put that in the description down below, a link to that, okay? It's awesome. I'm amazed, okay? So any of my pigments that you see today are all mixed with the Polypore. I put 30 milliliter in one of these little containers here. 30 milliliter, and then I put 1/4 of a teaspoon of my pigment in and mix it up, and ta-da! And that's what I got yesterday. That's how I got it. So I'm pretty cool with that. I'm using my Walmart Color Place house paint, just plain old house paint, nothing in it. My Modified Bloom pouring medium is different, and I will show you. I will put that in the description, and I'm going to use a black cell enhancer, and this is pretty cool. I like that too. Alright, got my wet rag, got my paint shirt on, which actually was this old scrub jacket, and I cut the sleeves off because it gets hot. So I'm going to use Naked Fusion Coffee Pigment, the Jade. Oh, these are so pretty, and I'm going to show you those as we go. True Copper, Gold Leaf, Ghost Green. That was so pretty. I really enjoyed it. And then I have the Amsterdam Greenish Blue. Now this one was mixed up with a different pouring medium because I did not have that recipe at the time. Okay, and this is just what is this called? Amsterdam Payne's Gray. So I can have some depth of color. It adds some yumminess to it. Okay, so that's going to be on there. Let me get my little ditties and my lids out and just give everything a good stir. I don't think you can see it, but there is a green cast to this. This is like a glaze. It's a ghost. Alright, I love Amsterdam's green blue. And on that painting that I showed you that's drying, it almost has an abalone look to it. You know what I'm talking about? That gorgeous abalone. If I don't move those lids, I'm going to put my arm in it. Okay. And all I'm doing, all of my pigments are perfect. Made these yesterday. Most of them I made last night. And then went ahead, but this is gorgeous. Gold leaf. It is just absolutely gorgeous. And y'all, I don't even remember what order that I went into, so I don't know. This is called Coffee, which is one of my favorite things in life. It is a rich, oh, what is that other color that's brown? Anyhow, mixture of all my favorite browns. I don't see any yellow in it, which is what I like not to have, or orange. This is called Jade. Yeah, this is one of the pigments mixed with that Amsterdam, and I think that's what's giving this pigment. I think that's what is giving that Amsterdam that color, that abalone look. Oh no, I said that one was Coffee. What did I say? Did I have this backwards? Oh, I did. This is True Copper, and the other one was Coffee. This is True Copper. I think I had the lids on wrong. And it is just like, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm really liking that. So these are all wonderful, all ready to go. And let's see what we can do. Got my little ditty here. Okay. I've already gently stirred this up, because sometimes when they sit, they do have a film. Now I don't want to, you know, it's just got a lot of in it, so I'm going to have to, let me get something to clean it off, because I know I'm going to get it all over the side. And y'all, these are the best things in the world. Baby wipes. I just get the fragrance-free sensitive skin, and I use them also when I do my resining. To have those around, and some baby oil is one of the best things you can have. And when I have some resining now that's ready to go. So anyhow, let's see if I can do this without a mess. So there's nothing in this except my Color Place house paint. Now, I'm going to start off small and then put more. We'll see. I didn't have to do too much. And I have a wet throwaway rag over here. Alright, so, okay. Let me try to remember. I think I put, you know what, I'm not going to remember this. But this here is my beautiful Payne's Gray. I think I'm going to try a smaller amount of everything. So there's Payne's Gray. And on top of the Payne's Gray, I think I'm going to put the Amsterdam, the Greenish Blue, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Oops, that won't matter, because you know what? It's going to, what should I put next? Coffee? That's going to be poured off. Let's add some coffee. I've already had 2 cups. I have decreased the size of my cup. And on top of that, I'm going to add the Jade. I think I'm going to add some of the True Copper, and it is a beautiful, beautiful copper. I wish y'all could see these. It just doesn't do it justice. Okay, and on top of that, before I put any gold, I'm going to put the Ghost Green on top of this. Now, I know that this order is different than what I had before, so well, let's go ahead and put more of that on this time. Just see what we get. All right. I do see a bubble that I want to get like now. See how it opened that up? I don't want it to open up and be a big white blob underneath, okay? But you can doodle that away when you modify. So, all right. And here is my gold. I don't know why I did it like that, but I did it like that. And I'm thinking I might put just a touch of this here. I don't know. And my cell activator. And you can always do this. You see me do this, and I do it a lot because it brings up those bubbles that are up underneath that I don't want. And because there's house paint, if I don't have to use my, you know, my, what is it, my torch or whatever. Now, because I put the wood conditioner in my cell activator, I do like to shake this up each time. So if I have bubbles with it, you know, that's the way it goes. All right. All right, here we go. I don't like to wait too much. Ready? Oh, look at that. And underneath I just have one of my cookie cutters, and I did, that doesn't look very, I think it's underneath that might not, oh, it's this that's not quite right. Whoa, it's stuck to my glove, the evilness. Oh, look at the cells on this one. Told you this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, oh man. Okay. And I've got a little turkey baster, and I take the little plunger off. Thank you, Christina Welch. I have to say that each time because she's the one that showed me. I'm hoping to bring up some more. And there they come right there. This one might be even prettier than my other. So, whoop, okay. This is absolutely gorgeous. And in the meantime, I wish I had like something to suction out paint. Okay, because I really don't want to pour that big thing. And I don't want to waste a whole bunch, but I think I'm going to have to. I know I need more of the other, so, of the white house paint around it. But I'm letting it sit because it actually helps it bring it up. So, there we go. And what I did is I took a little 3-ounce cup and dipped it in that thing because that's pretty full and I don't want to dump it. And I'm trying to get as much of this off as I can, throw it away. Done. Ta-da. Done. Let me clean off that little ditty. See? It's a mess. It is a stinking mess. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Alright. And I am going to see how much easier it is. And I probably could have, whoa, and don't do it over your thing, and just kind of bring it out just to the edge. I want my paint that's on top. That's the whole purpose of having a house paint, because it allows your colors that you put there, like that, it allows those colors to flow on top. So you don't see a lot of white unless you bring it up like I do when we modify, because the white is a highlight to me, I think. And I'm just going to continue to cover my sides while this thing is pulling to the middle. I think it's just about ready, but I'm going to go ahead and finish pulling this over so that when it's time for the paint to go over, it will go over easily because there's already paint there. Paint draws paint, and that's what you want. Okay, I'm not doing a whole lot there, so I'm going to set that aside, get my thing out of the way. Oh, y'all, I almost feel more organized. I'm afraid to say that. I'm afraid to say I'm a little more organized. So, I'm going to let you see the what's-it-call-its. Can you see those? Oh, I can't get used to this. Look how gorgeous those cells are. So I have my favorite stuff already. Look at this. I don't want to mess up too much, but I am going to do it. Okay. Now I've got my handy dandy tiny crochet hook. I do like to bring it in a little like that and break that up. Okay, because when I stretch that, it's going to be gorgeous. And I can already see I want to do something already. See how I've got this beautiful area? Now when I do actually afterwards do the actual modifying or doodling with it, I might do my little swirls, and in those kind of little areas, it's just like petals that open up. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't like messing with my middle a whole lot, so I'm going to be very careful with that. As you can see, I'm just messing around. Here's another one of those areas. So do I want to mess with this? No, I'll mess with this area. Same thing here. I'm going to leave this alone. I already know what I like, so I mean, right? And you remember that piece? I think I'm going to leave that alone. And when I do this, I like to stand up, because this is the fun part. Let me see if I can't loosen that up, center it down a little bit more. There, that might be a better, but before we get started, so let's see if it's moving gorgeous. Now, I have some areas I want to keep an eye on, and I want to move this very gently. Y'all, there's no rush to this process, because you want your art to be beautiful. And I used to rush, and I used to get anxious when I paint it, and now I just have a stinking blast. So I'm going to go off a little on that, but I'm going to bring it back, because that's one of the areas I want to keep. Okay, I'm stretching. Always bring it back to the middle, and I'm going to go this way now. Got to pour off some of the paint, because you can't have too much, because if you do, it has a tendency to crack. Now on these peel and stick kind of tiles, they are hard. They're a great substrate, which I really, really am liking. But you don't have to take the back, y'all, because it's got the stick to it. So far, I've not had any issues. I'm going to bring it this way. Oh my gosh, y'all, I am so in love with this. I want to be careful not to pour off too much. And you see, I'm pouring it and I'm moving it back to center. Let me bring it this way. Just a hair, like that. And bringing it back. Oh, don't want that white there, but it's there. Okay. Now, in just a minute. See, it's still moving pretty good, but I want to look at this. I want to kind of eyeball it. And, you know, I thought I liked this area right here, but I don't know if I like it as much. So let me look at it. But when I put in that I can envision that being beautiful. And, you know, there's just so much here. But I think I am going to still pour off some of that and see what happens, okay? I mean, heck, right? All is good. All is bright. How many of y'all are ready for the Christmas season to hit? It is upon us. I've got my, what I call my pretty tree. That's where I put all my pretty ornaments. And then I have a beautiful, I have a whimsical one. And the whimsical, I like that better already. And I like it that I have white space up top, so. And see, it's not moving as fast, so that's good. And I have a whimsical where I put the fun ornaments, you know, Santa and snowmen and just wintry kind of fun, right? That is gorgeous, y'all. And I put all of the ornaments on that one that my kids made when they were wee little, like in school and stuff. And they're just so much fun. And then I have what I call my rustic one where, you know, farmhouse fun and all that stuff. And I need to move this just a little. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. Now, it is busy, but I don't want to take anything. I love this. If I took anything, no, I can't. I can't. Excuse me. But I do have those areas. I see them already. There's quite a few of them. So maybe that will be my theme of my little swirlies. Okay, so let's just go for it, y'all. Now, if you have any bubbles, you know, you can pop them. But generally at this point, if you pop them, they're going to leave those little white dots. Not white dots like this. They're going to be a white circular dot and just kind of grow. And you'll have to modify them if you don't want them. Okay, just so you know. All right, so right over here, I'm going to take my little one, and this is what I call my swirls. I go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and I'm going to go all the way up on this one, like that. Now, look at my leaf. I'm going to call them leaf. They always remind me of leaf. I'm going to do the same thing all the way around. And you know, I don't always get it right, but I try. Sometimes I find myself confused. Don't laugh, okay? In the fact that when I was in kindergarten, they switched me. I'm really a lefty, left dominant, and they switched me, and so I write right-handed, but I do so much left-handed. And I'm calling these just swirls, but I don't know. See, there's another area right in here. Is that going to be overkill? I need to do it here, but I don't necessarily have to do it there. Let's see what it looks like if I want to continue the look I'm going for. Oh, how about if I just swirl right in here? Oh, that's pretty. It kind of brought that together. All right. Am I done with the swirly whirlies, or do I want to do another area right here? Because it kind of looks that way. I don't know. This technique right here reminds me of leaves, you know, the petals, not the petals, the actual broad stem leaves. So if I wanted to, I could just bring that up like that, and it kind of has that look about it, doesn't it? I'm still debating here. So while I'm doing that, I am thinking, oh my gosh, let me turn it, because sometimes you can turn things and say, does it need it? Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know. It's so gorgeous. I'm just going to do it. So let me start here. And y'all, on this one, I'm using the thin end of this. You can use the bigger one for a bolder look, but I'm not. Okay. Let me get a stick. Where are you? I'll go around. Y'all, it's very important, I forget to tell you, to make sure that you get that extra paint. You see that? Because it'll pull your design down as it's drying, especially if it's not level. And if it's not level where you're drying it, you're going to have issues. And all your paint's going to pull to that one side, which is not what I want. Now I'm going to look at this from up above. I could get used to this. Do I want to do anything here? I don't. And I like these soft colors here. And I don't want to touch. I love that gold and everything that's right in there. You're going to see this when it dries. Right there is that green. And there's quite a bit in different places. This is one of my faves. Now some people will say, well, you might as well just cover the whole thing, but no, it's pretty this way, y'all. Look, it's gorgeous. Now I'm kind of afraid to move it too many ways because it's still not, you know, completely set. Oh my gosh. Well, y'all, I'm gonna say I'm finished. I say that and then I see something over here I want to fix or want to do or try. Because it just looks a little off. Okay. That's better. I mean, you know, it's your art. Do what you love. I'm not touching this. I think it's gorgeous. And all these little things in here. And you see that color. It's kind of right here in the middle, right in there and right over here. That's that abalone look I'm talking about. Well, anyhow, y'all, this has been so much fun. I am so excited. I'm going to put this on the drying table. I will have my new pouring medium. My inspiration for the pouring mediums and stuff is from Cindy Vandermeen. I'm very thankful that she did it and wasn't afraid to try lots of stuff. I think I've even changed things up from what she did, which is okay. Guys, don't be afraid to try things, okay? You have more fun. It's more enjoyable. Okay, guys, if you like this, if you loved it, give me a thumbs up, please. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. And I thank all my subscribers. We're almost to 800, y'all. Let's push on. Let's push on. I love sharing art with other people. I love to bless them with some just some positive kindness here. If you ever have any questions, just message me down below and say, hey, you got a question? I'll get back to you as soon as I can, y'all. And share with your friends if you want to and say, hey, you know. Anyhow, I'm very thankful for every one of you. And if you find it in your heart today, go ahead and spark some happy with someone else today. And if you need to spark some happy, give yourself a hug. Give yourself the okay that life's not great, but don't let it get you down, okay? This too shall pass, a famous phrase, and I believe it's true. We go through hard times and then we come out. So it's all in the way you're thinking and where you place your thoughts to whether or not you come out in a good way or a bad way. And sometimes you don't have control, and I understand that too. Alrighty, y'all be blessed, and I'll see you next time here on Happi Art Creations. Bye-bye, toodaloo, see you later, bye-bye.